Cory Sandhagen is gonna fight Frankie Edgar Saturday. I found this out 1 minute ago. Whose fault is that? Very sincere question. I work within the industry. I am somebody you guys turn to for news and information. So I sit on the chopping block that I am bringing up. Is it my fault? The former champion of the world, who is my favorite fighter, Frankie Edgar, is fighting a guy who's only lost once, who is the next generation, who is coming off of the night bonuses, who is being primed for a title shot and or title run. They're fighting in a matter of hours, and I found out 1 minute ago. Whose fault is that? And you might point the gun at me, but I'm going to respond to you that I'm like an accountant. I'm only as good as the information that I am given. I have not seen this on social media. There has not been a headline anywhere, including in a very admittedly slow MMA week. The week was so slow that the financials of ONE FC were a top story. The author of that piece could not tell me the financials of his own house on a stack of Bibles and or under oath, but he can tell me the financials of a company continents away. That's how slow the news week was. My favorite fighter is getting ready to fight a top contender in a number of hours, and I found out 1 minute ago. Whose fault is that? I go to 2 different websites. It wasn't there. I read the stories. I talk to aficionados. Nobody mentioned it. I'm on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It wasn't there. And don't try to out-detective me and say, I just typed in Frankie Edgar, or I just typed in Cory Sandhagen, and it's right in front. It didn't pop up on mine. Did not pop up on 3 of the world's biggest publications, of which I'm on every single day. It is my favorite fighter, Frankie Edgar. Never missed one of his fights. I won't miss this one. I found out it's taking place 1 minute ago. There is a major lesson in this somewhere. I can remember holiday season. Biggest gift you're ever going to receive from the holidays comes from Dana. I remember opening up this package, and it was a video. It's a video recorder. About yay big, real handy. And it had a USB. You videoed whatever you want. You hook that into your laptop and or PC device. It would transfer the video over, and you could do something called video blogging. You guys all remember Fight Week, Blog Week? Okay. Well, video blogging at that time was a kind of a unique term called a vlog, video blog. It was kind of new at that time. It's very old now. I'm giving you antiquated information. This is from 2014. That's 2012. This is when this 8 years ago. Very old information. But there was still a message in there that it cost $500, and he bought one for every single guy under contract, which is $556. Now, nobody would possibly know what 500 times 556 is, but it's largely a check bigger than you want to write. But he wrote it. Why? Because it was the holidays? Because he wanted to be nice? Partially, sure. Or because he knew that there was going to be a return and everybody wins. You start video blogging, you start telling your story, I'll front the cost for this, which is $500. You tell your story, you become interested, you pass that interest to somebody else, and eventually it can come around to me. It's going to be a long-term play by me, but here's a great big check to somebody working at Best Buy who got a commission that day. Do you see the lesson, though? There was an importance all the way back to the time that this gift was given in 2012. There was an importance to getting your message out there. Social media existed, but it was not as big as it is today, but there was a message out there. I can't fully finish this thought. I didn't sit down and plan to make a video to you about this thought. My favorite fighter is fighting the next generation representative in the top contender in Cory Sandhagen Saturday for free. And nobody told me.